Welcome to BoxPred. Going to be talking about the March the 5th fight, which is upcoming between Zab Judah and Kaizer Mabuza, which is for the vacant IBF Light Welterweight Title. My prediction for this fight is a victory for Zab Judah by decision. Just a quick look at the records. You've got Zab Judah, who has 40 victories with 6 losses, no draws, and around a 56% knockout ratio. And Mabuza has a 23 victory record with 6 losses, 3 draws, and around a 43% knockout ratio. Just talking about, but basically, find it quite difficult to sort of try to predict the Zab Judah fight because he is rather, in my opinion, quite mentally fragile. So you don't really know which Zab Judah is going to turn up on the night. At his best, I feel that Zab Judah, over the years, has been able to hold his own with top-level competitors, the type of competitors that are challenging for world titles. At his worst, he loses to lesser opponents, and is just a shadow of himself. So really, when looking at this, it's just the prediction I've come up with is not. I'm not really that confident in it, but I had to make one, so it is what it is. Just taking a look at Zab Judah first. He recently, in his last fight, he defeated Lucas Matisse, who was an unbeaten fighter, and he's definitely no joke. So Judah, whether it was an extremely close fight, and whether you thought Judah won the fight or lost it, or it was a draw, either way, what is plain is and clear is that Zab Judah was still there at the end. He was still there, and he held his own to be given the chance to win the fight. I think that's the important thing, and that he is aging, but he can still, I think he showed that he can still hold his own with a good level of competition, and that's why I guess he's given this light welterweight title shot. Um, and I think he's still pretty quick and mobile for even for his age. He's not that old compared to some other boxers, but he's in his 30s now, and this is when sort of fighters start to maybe deteriorate, their skills deteriorate a bit. But he's still pretty quick and mobile, which have always been his best attributes, I think. Um, he's a rather cute fighter. Um, I think in this fight he needs to stay on the outside. He needs to just stay away from Mabuza. He needs to use his speed and his power. Um, I'm not saying he's a particularly powerful fighter, but I think he has enough power and speed combination to give Mabuza some problems. And he basically, yeah, he needs to stay on the outside. And he is a southpaw. Mabuza is an orthodox. That could have a factor in this match. Don't know how Mabuza is going to deal with that. Could be a problem, could not. Um, looking at Mabuza, um, I think his record doesn't really do him justice. He's definitely nothing. He's no joke. He's nothing to be laughed at. He's a good competitor. He'll be a test for Judah here. I know that a lot of guys picking him over Judah in this fight, which is fair enough. In his last fight, he beat Kendall Holt, who is also, a good fighter, very good fighter. Put Timothy Bradley down. Gave him trouble in their fight. Mabuza, if you look at that fight, I think he's good on the inside, and he's very good at applying pressure. And he pressured Kendall Holt up against the ropes to basically pressure him out of that fight. And Mabuza is going to try and in this fight impose himself. He needs to impose himself on Judah. Needs to put the pressure on. Needs to take the fight to the inside. Don't think Judah's going to. If the fight goes on the inside, I don't think Judah's going to really. He's going to struggle basically. Um, so the way I was thinking of this fight, I thought Zab Judah could come out very quick and sharp and blow Mabuza away, get Mabuza out of there. Because Zab Judah has had a couple of early stoppages early round stoppages in his recent fights, in his last few fights, and he could go for that with Mabuza, try and surprise Mabuza. I think we're going to see after the first couple, towards the middle of this fight, if it gets to the middle of the fight, we're going to start seeing how this fight's going to pan out. If Mabuza's having trouble closing down Judah and cutting off the ring, I think we're going to see Zab Judah probably go on to get the points victory, which is what I predicted. I think Zab Judah is going to use his experience in this one to keep away from Mabuza, use his skill and his speed to rack up the points, possibly hurt Mabuza a bit. And he may have some dodgy moments himself, but I think he can evade the pressure, and that's why I've gone for the Zab Judah by decision. If Mabuza, however, is having success at cutting off the ring towards the middle of the fight, and he starts getting Judah up against the ropes, getting on the inside, I think Zab Judah, I'm not convinced with Zab Judah's defense. I think it's a weakness of his, and I think Mabuza could probably stop Zab Judah mid to late in this one if he gets that pressure on. But that's what I'm going for. That's what I think will happen. I think we'll see how the fight goes. I'm not particularly confident in this prediction, but I'm thinking Zab Judah is going to stay away from Mabuza during this one. He's going to evade the pressure, and he's going to get the points victory. Like I say, we're going to see how it goes. If he is by the middle of the fight staying away from Mabuza and Mabuza's not successfully pressurizing, I think that's what's going to happen, which is about I think will happen. But if Mabuza is getting that pressure on, I wouldn't be surprised if Zab Judah gets stopped in this one. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. So I'm going for Zab Judah by decision. Please let me know what you think. Are you interested to know how you guys see this one, how you think this will go? I know there are conflicting views. Thanks for watching this video. I'm BoxPred, and I'm out.